Hey Wash fans, Scott Puckett here with Supreme Wash. How you doing today? I just sat down and did a 15-minute video and then I deleted it. So now I'm going to make a really fast one because I want to post something today. Gotta break the ice here and get over being so nervous about talking on the camera. So I just want to let you know that today I went and did an estimate for a guy. Nice $500,000 house, 3,500 square feet. His roof probably is about 4,100 square feet. Single story house. Nice place. Just needs to be cleaned. Excuse me. And I showed up and went up and started talking to the gentleman. It was very nice. Didn't want to shake hands because he didn't want to get sick. You know, doesn't want to spread any germs. Still scary out there right now, I guess, for everybody. Which is fine. You know, one less hand I have to shake, one less time I have to wash my hands, right? So, very nice guy. First thing, he just came out the chute just saying, what can you do? Like he assumed I'd already walked around his house or something. I just got there, so I didn't really take a look at anything. What he told me over the phone was he wanted his house cleaned. He had some mold on the back side of his house, on his brick. He had a brick home, and he needed his driveway done. You know, all his concrete work. He has like a driveway, little sidewalk runs around to the front door, and then a walkway runs around to the back side of the house. That's a patio. Maybe 4,000 square feet of concrete. So I started to talk to him, but then he kind of just cut me off and said, "Look, just you know, whatever you got, you know, just if you see something else, just put it on the estimate, and if the prices are good, you know, I'll consider it. But I'm getting 3 quotes. You know, that's like that's what you do. You get 3 quotes." And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, do what you want to do." You know, I have, just like Bobby Walker says, you know, I created just an estimate sheet that I genned up that has 3 rows that I put 3 different estimates, basically. You know, what he asked for, and then some other stuff that I saw. Package 1 is basically if 1 service. Package 2 is 2 services. Package 3 is 3 more services. And package 2 gets 10% off. Package 3 gets 20% off. So I went and looked at the place. Even though it's in a $500,000 home, he's a doctor or something. He's got a couple Lexus in the driveway. I probably could have bumped it up 5 cents on everything across the board, but I didn't. I just left it at what the going rate is for everyone else here in town. So hopefully that one, sure, you know, I get the job, but who knows? You know, he's getting 3 quotes. So, but that wasn't gonna scare me and make me back down on my price. I didn't, you know, if I would. It'll hurt if I don't get $1,500, you know, from the guy, but I'm also not going to do, you know, $1,900 worth of work. I already discounted down to $1,500. I'm not going to do it for $1,200. You know, it's going to cost me $200 in chemical, $250 in chemicals, and, you know, figure out all the other ancillary costs. You know, it's going to run me $500 just to do the job. So I think maybe that's a little over what it will be, but whatever. Just spitballing here. But anyways, he was polite. I was very polite. You know, we were talking. I told him, you know, his roof, he had mold growing on the backside of his roof, and he asked me why, and I told him because his roof is on the north side. Never really gets direct sunlight. You know, it doesn't get dry up fast or get cooked off from the sun. So he said none of my neighbors have it, and he pointed to the house behind him, which was the south-facing parts of the roof. And I said, no, but if you go on the other side, you might. So I backed up and I looked at his neighbor directly to him, and on the back side of their house, we were standing on the back side of the house. on the backside of the neighbor's house. Nice big house, pretty, looked nice, but it did have black streaks running down the roof. So he was like, "Oh, okay, all right, yeah, that'll come off." It's absolutely, So I genned up that quote and sent it to him a couple hours ago. I sent him a text message about an hour ago, just letting him know that I had sent the email, and he responded, "Thanks, Scott. I'll take a look at it." So, by the end, before I left that day, he said, "You know what? Just get it to me. If the prices are reasonable, I'm going to go with you because I like you. You seem to know what you're talking about, and you live close by." And I said, "Yeah, absolutely. I'll get that to you by the end of the day. I've got a couple more estimates to go give, but yours so far is the biggest job of the day, so I'll send yours out first. Just one, just trying to make him feel a little better, like he's got some priority. I'll send it out to you first, so you can pick one of the 3 days that I have available next week before anyone else, because you have the largest job. Then I'll fit everyone else in around you, and so whatever, for what it was worth, I told him that, and we kind of chuckled about something because he wouldn't shake my hand, things about being, colds and people getting sick, and he said that he would pray for me. And I said likewise, hope you have good health and well-being. You take care for the day. And it was good. He was cut and dry. It was brass tacks, It's cut through the chase here. Like, this is what I need done. Give me a price, and I'll take a look at it, which is great. Less small talk you have to deal with, or and do at a client's house, the better off you are, really. As long as you're not like short with anybody, you're just you were there. You answered their questions. You answered their questions directly. So if he asks you, what do you clean the concrete with, and you tell him with a surface cleaner and a little sodium hypochloride, some bleach. And he was like, "Okay, good, because you can't just clean it with water." That's what the guy said. And I said, "Well, no, you can't really. You can, but I mean, it's going to get dirty a little faster, and it won't be as bright." But I didn't go down a rabbit hole and talk about something else. And a lot of people do that. When you're nervous, I used to do it too. When you're nervous, you keep talking to, I don't know, just so you don't have any uncomfortable time within the conversation or between the two of you. But once you get a little more comfortable doing that, then you don't need to have long drawn out conversation. You can just meat and potatoes, put it out there, let them make a quick decision. I told him, since he didn't want to see a quote right then, I kind of showed him the folder. I was going to put paper stuff down on paper and hand it to him, but he didn't have time for it. And I don't know if he was in a hurry, or maybe he was just saving me time. Maybe he was being respectful. Like, look, this guy's probably busy. That's how I'm going to take it, because I was busy. Hey, this kid's he's busy. He's got other clients to go see, so I'm going to just tell him I need this, this, and this. Send me a price. You don't need to, fancy me with any lingo. So I left. I was out of there in 15 minutes tops, and came home after another estimate and did his first. Sent it out to him. So hopefully he calls back, and I'll check with him in a day. If I don't hear from him, I'll do it for a few days before I just if he never contacts me back. Hopefully he will. He seems like a good, upstanding, reputable person that wouldn't just get an estimate and then leave you hanging. He'll at least call and say no, thank you, which is usually the norm, but sometimes it doesn't happen. But anyways, that's I just wanted to let everyone know, hey, this is about what I priced a particular size home, just to give you an idea. If you're just kicking around like, what do I charge somebody? Well, one, you could have a local pressure washer guy come over and give you a quote. At least you'd have some numbers for your own home, and you could just work off that. Or listen to a bunch of videos like I did. Listen to videos with Bobby Walker, Aaron Parker, Cody Yarbrough, and stuff like that. They don't normally kick around numbers, but every once in a while you catch enough information. Or if you went to Washathon 2020 in Atlanta this year, like I did, and several others, he kept everyone. A lot of people were asking about pricing, so he was more than happy to throw numbers out. We were looking around at houses when we did a demo day, and I would do that roof for X number of dollars. I would do that roof, for that much money. So that did help out. That was nice. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video about estimates. If you're nervous, just go do it. Just look at your stuff, rehearse, and don't waver. I don't know if he was trying to scare me by saying he's getting 3 quotes, so I'd come down on my price. I don't care how many quotes you're gonna get. 20 of them. Go ahead, waste your time. No one's gonna clean your house as good as I am, and my price is the market price. So I'm not a beer and cigarette money guy. I have insurance. I've got a shit ton of equipment out there that costs a bunch of money, and I know how to use it all. I'm not gonna mess up anyone's house, so I'm worth it. And so are all you guys. If you're out there, putting in a honest day's work, and buying the equipment and learning how to use it and being cautious and courteous of people's property, then you're worth it. If you're doing a good job, you're worth it. So don't worry about the little scare tactic. I'm going to get 3 quotes. Okay, you got to talk it over with your wife. Whatever you need to do. And partials. Oh, that was one thing. They want to know if you could just do the back side of the roof. So I said, no, we can't do the back side of the roof because the spores are still living on the front side. And when the wind blows, it's going to come right over the top, and it's going to just make the mold and everything grow that much faster on the back side. And then you're going to call me in a year and be like, how come I got all these black streaks again? I'm like, well, it's because you only did half a house. Plus, I don't want to do half a house. Someone sees that and sees like a nice clean side and then an okay side. They're going to think, hey, that company sucked. Same with the house. They're trying to piecemeal the siding, the walls, which not him. His wife came out and asked, well, that side of the house looks good, but this side doesn't look so good. Can you do that? And I said, well, same thing. When the neighbors see half a house that's clean and the other half, they're going to think I did a bad job, and then you're not going to be happy with it. You're going to see the clean siding, and then you're like, dang, I should have had, this doesn't look so clean anymore. I got to call him back. And then I told her, I have to charge you full price to come back. I'm not just going to come back at a little discounted rate. And the husband kind of shushed her up. He was like, yeah. No, he's gonna just do it all. He's gonna do it all. And plus, I said there would be residual spray. I'm not up here painting it on. It's with I'm spraying it. So you're gonna get overspray, and then you might see some clean spots on the dirty stuff that you wanted left alone, and then you wouldn't like that. So I'd be back cleaning it, or you would be mad at me and you'd hire somebody else to clean it and just talk bad, like I didn't do a good job. So I do all of it or none of it. It's one or the other. And these are my prices, and they're not high. So just stick to your guns and don't get nervous. If you feel like all of a sudden you want to lower the price to try to make someone do it right now, just don't do it. Don't do it. Practice shutting your mouth. Keep your mouth shut. Just like Bobby Walker said. Hand him the quote. Shut up. Zip it. Let them look at it. Let it sink in. Let them look at your savings when they buy more. The more you buy, the more you save. Or I can come out multiple times and charge you full price. One or the other. Better to lose the sale and than to lower the price initially, because you don't know, he might have just bought it to begin with. Maybe if it's a day or two and you're kicking prices around and he's hemming and hawing and struggling and you want to come down $100 or something, but that's on you. That's got to know what your worth is, and like I said, everyone's worth it. So all right, guys, that'll be it for today. I'm really mad I erased the other video and had to do this one, but I think this one was better anyways. Not that you would know because you didn't see the first one, but I think it was. So anyways, guys, you have a good day. Take care.